Hey, what's up crypto friends? Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're going to get into why Bitcoin falling is actually a good sign. So let's get into it, alright? So right now we're working with, of course, TradingView. This is where we're currently standing, and this is what everybody's talking about. All your favorite traders are talking about it right now. Will it hold this triple bottom support line? Alright, that's the main question. You know, if I pull up the brush tool, here's the first one, here's the second one, here's the third one. All right, based on past trends and my personal opinions, this is all speculative investing, so do not take this as financial advice. I can probably almost safe to say that it will not hold this line. Now, is that a bad thing? Is it time for you to sell your positions and leave crypto for what it is? No, okay? I'm very bullish on crypto, all right? I believe that crypto is only at its infancy, standing at only 300 billion market cap. When I got into this market, it was only at 10 billion. So, you know, we've come a long ways since then, and to see it only at 300 billion, it's still at a cheap price, but it will get a little cheaper. And here's why I say it's a good sign. Based on previous history, past trends in Bitcoin, usually when we see Bitcoin surge in price action is actually when we start to see a tank, you know, where it's almost in free fall. And we're going to see that several times. You know, we've seen it right here once, we've seen it a couple times back here, even during the Mt. Gox era, you know, when back in 2013, we saw that similar price action where you just saw a tank for a little while and it just rebounds. All right. So I think to myself, like, with all the good news coming out about it with the ETFs, Bitcoin ETFs, securities being regulated, cryptocurrency, that means that institutional money is going to flow in. So why hasn't it? All right. Why is it that we're seeing low volume? And the truth is, guys, these people are smart, intelligent investors. They're not going to jump into it right now with low volume, and where a lot of people are still really wary. They're going to wait until we get the last amount of sellers in the space and just completely wipe them out, all right? Because they're going to get the cheapest price action before this thing surges. And it happens every time. So this time, I don't expect it for it to be different. So let's get into a chart, you know, on a fundamental basis, exactly what I'm referring to. So currently we're holding this support channel right here. Let me make this a little bit thicker. You know, there we go. Nice and thick. And so what I'm kind of expecting is for this thing to kind of trade sideways like the way it is right here. Based on the EMAs also, it's seeing some heavy support. You guys can see right now we're still seeing it on top. It's still sitting on top of it. It's enacting as resistance. So I would assume as soon as that EMA closes in on it, that's where we're going to expect a massive dump. All right. And it's happened in the past. You can see that here. The moment the EMAs catches up to it, that's when we start to see that huge surge in price action. And that's exactly what I'm waiting for. Once we see that dump, you can bet that I'm going to be buying loads of it when it hits down those price actions. So what exactly is that price action? How far low can we see it? All right, so based on its current holding, you know, I would say if we pull up the Fibonacci retracement, you know, it could be anywhere from now to around, I'm speculating around 5,500. Some people are speculating around 4,000 to 5,000 range, but this is going to be my personal target zone, right around the 5,500 range. All right, you can see that it happens similarly over here too. You know, that Bitcoin was at around 5,800 if I remember, and even then we just saw things just zoom back past it. I think it's getting pretty close, and I think this is it. You know, if you actually hit on every comment, the majority of investors that I've seen come into space came in on the midst of the highest point of the market, and so a lot of them are going to say that this is the end of cryptocurrency. And this is not the last time I've seen it. It happens every single time the markets cap out. They're like, this is the end of cryptocurrency. And so when I hear people talking like this, it gets me very excited because I know it's getting to that point where it's very close now. All right, that's when we start to take out the majority of the speculative investors, and we start to get more of the long-term holders, people in the space that believe, or in this case, like people like us, the fundamental investors with technical analysis behind it. You know, so that's why I'm pretty excited. This is why I believe it's going to be a good sign that Bitcoin dumps, because at that point, we're going to expect to see huge price action. So suddenly, all those news reports of the people that are investing into all those institutional buyers, all that big money, that's when I expect things to flow into it, because they're ready. You know, they're locked and loaded, but that's what they're waiting for, and that's what I'm going to be waiting for. You know, because currently we're seeing very low volume. There's not enough upward momentum for me to say that this thing would just shoot up like that until we see that huge initial dump. All right, hope you guys got something out of this video. Hope you guys are feeling bullish as I am. Even though those markets are down, do not let it get to you. All right, because this is the time to get excited. As someone like Warren Buffett states, when there's blood in the streets, that's when you should be buying it, because that's when things are very, very cheap. Now, that does not apply to all fundamental basis. Cheap to me is now, right now. This is cheap. In fact, I believe this would be cheap, you know, around 5,000. This is not cheap right here. You know, when it dips and it's still at a high price action, right? That's not cheap, but it doesn't mean you can't scalp. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy this video, and be sure to subscribe, like, and also go follow me on my social media links. You guys can see right here on my right hand corner. But with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys